Hello, my name is Patrick Fry. I'm a member of the Oracle Coherence development team, and today I'm going to introduce two new features that uh, were first made available in Oracle Coherence 12.2.1.4. That's management over REST and HTTP-based coherence metrics, or coherence metrics available over HTTP. So first, I'll introduce the management over REST feature, and then I'll talk about some points about the HTTP coherence metrics, and then I'll provide a demo and a link to some resources for further information. So management over REST is a way, it provides HTTP access to coherence MBeans, exposing them as REST resources. REST access provides access to a broad range of clients, and in addition, it facilitates network access because it's using HTTP. And it's supported by the Coherence JVisual VM plugin, which originally was um, just for JMX MBeans access to coherence management, and now you can use it using coherence management over REST as well. Similarly, coherence metrics are available over HTTP as an alternative to JMX. And there are two formats. There's a text format that is a setup for Prometheus, and you can use JSON format as well. It supports querying by names and tags, and you can add your own metrics via the coherence registry. So I'm going to show a demo now. First, the Oracle Coherence 12.2.1.4 documentation covers both of these features in the coherence management section of the documentation. Under the JMX section, there's a chapter or a section on accessing the management information using REST, and there's another section on using the Oracle Coherence metrics. So what I'll do first is show what the demo is, and then I'll show direct access to the management over REST port and the metrics port, and then I'll show the JVisual VM plugin to demonstrate management over REST in an application, and Grafana to demonstrate metrics in use in an application. So the demonstration I'm using today is our GitHub, a public GitHub project, the Oracle Coherence demonstration, which demonstrates various features in coherence. And I'm running the demonstration in Kubernetes because our public coherence operator for Kubernetes facilitates setting up coherence configured for metrics and management over REST, running the cluster in Kubernetes. So this browser is connected directly to the management over REST port, and you can see the JSON output that comes back. Here's an example: is you can look at the caches that are available, and for example, I'll look at the trades cache, which is part of the application. You can see the size of the cache um, and how many GET requests and other information about the cache. Basically, this information was previously available and still is as an MBean, but now you can see it in management over REST as well. The metrics port, again, I'm accessing it directly with the browser, looking at the JSON output. So it's showing the individual metrics, and you can see there are quite a few metrics available. And you can query individual metrics based on a URL path. So I wanted to get the cache size of the trades cache, and that's what this value is returning for this particular member of the cluster. So in JVisual VM, which is using my JVisual VM plugin, is set up. The Coherence JVisual VM plugin is set up to use management over REST to access Coherence, and it's providing the same information that you would see if the plugin was connecting using JMX. So, for example, the status HA on the services, the cache information, the HTTP servers that are running, and the request information, and elastic data, the size of the elastic data, etc. For metrics, we can look at the Grafana dashboard that's provided accessing Prometheus for metrics information, and you can see information about the heap usage, the endangered services, the cluster members, physical memory available, backlogs, CPU usage. So this gives you general information about what's available and how these features work. Finally, I have further information available. The documentation for 12.2.1.4, as I covered, has the sections on both management over REST and coherence metrics. The coherence demonstration I was using to demonstrate these features is available on GitHub. And similarly, the coherence operator is available on GitHub as well. Thank you everyone for your time. I hope you enjoyed the presentation.